A family is in mourning after an employee at the Golden Valley Menards was killed Thursday morning in a forklift accident. Delane Cleveland joins us from Golden Valley with more.
Relatives told other media outlets that the victim is 19-year-old James Stanback, a recent graduate of Patrick Henry High School. He died Thursday morning in the outdoor lumber yard when a pallet of lumber fell onto the forklift he was driving. The Golden Valley Menards delayed its opening until noon on Friday out of respect for the victim and his family. A sign posted outside of the store indicated to customers that the decision to open later than normal was to properly mourn his passing. Officials with the company say the incident on Thursday happened around 10 a.m. Surveillance video released by the company shows the forklift in the upper right part of the screen lifting a pile of lumber before the accident occurred. A representative from Menards said that the victim was certified to operate the forklift. A Menards spokesman released a statement saying, "We are a small family here at Golden Valley and we are all in shock. Our thoughts and prayers are with our teammates' family." Reporting in Golden Valley, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Plymouth police say you should think twice about leaving your car unlocked or your garage door open. Plymouth has had an uptick in car thefts this month. Police say 19 cars have been stolen out of people's garages. In some of the cases, keys have been left inside vehicles. There have also been 31 thefts from cars. The rise in crime is concerning, but it's also highly preventable.
These suspects are not breaking into cars or breaking into homes the most of the time. They're walking into open garage doors or walking through unlocked doors or opening unlocked cars and stealing items.
Plymouth Police reminds the public to keep your garage doors shut, your car doors locked, and to leave garage remotes out of sight. It's also a good idea to remove valuables out of your car. A new fast food restaurant is planned for Plymouth, one that's raised concerns about traffic. Under a plan submitted to the city, the former Jake's City Grill off of Fernbrook Lane and Highway 55 will be demolished. It would make way for a 5,000 square foot Chick-fil-A with a double drive-through concept. The manager of that project says the double drive-through concept is an outcome of COVID-19. The Plymouth Planning Commission unanimously recommended approval, but did raise questions about traffic. The plan also includes a bank next door to the Chick-fil-A. The city is recommending no traffic access off of Fernbrook, with all access coming off of Harbor Lane. The plan goes before the City Council on August 10th. This weekend, there's a special way to give back to neighbors in need. PRISM in Golden Valley is kicking off its first ever Shop Local Feed Neighbors campaign. Frankie's in New Hope and Chuck and Don's in Plymouth are participating partners. It's part of PRISM's ongoing efforts to combat food insecurity.
We do see this as an opportunity to replicate multiple times, at least annually. We're going to take some information at the end of this program and just kind of figure out how to tweak it so that it can become better in the future, so that if I didn't talk to any retailers about our Shop Local event this time around, there will be other opportunities in the future.
Through Sunday, Frankie's will be offering dine-in customers 20% off of their total bill, plus another 20% will go toward PRISM. Chuck and Don's is encouraging customers to pick up an extra pet item to donate to its PRISM bin that will be on site until the end of the month. And there will also be donation bins at Becker and Welcome Parks this weekend as part of Crystal Frolics. In today's weekend showcase, you can catch up with the Peanuts gang on stage, but just like Linus, bring your blanket. Neil Persley gives us a preview of the latest outdoor offering by Stages Theater Company.
When you think everyone knows who Charlie Brown is, it's shocking to find out that young people actually don't know this character that well.
And that is exactly why your entire family will enjoy Stages Theater's production of You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown.
It's a nostalgic story for parents, but the kids this age, the cast members 12 to 17, they didn't really grow up with Charlie Brown beyond maybe Charlie Brown Christmas. They weren't reading the comics like I was as a kid or finding them in the newspaper every week.
There are 2 entire casts, and each young actor has studied hard to learn the idiosyncrasies of their character.
Summertime! Not yet!
I have one cast member who actually said So what is Joe Cool? And I said, it's one of the many characters and personas that Snoopy takes on.
And Snoopy is played by Plymouth resident Olivia Trader.
Yesterday, I was a dog. Today, I am a dog. Tomorrow, I will probably still be a dog. Oh, there's just so little hope of advancement.
Snoopy's always been a character that I've looked up to, really. The sass, the witty comments. I mean, he doesn't really talk in the cartoons, but it's still a hilarious role.
Of course, Snoopy's faithful sidekick Woodstock is always close by. All the Peanuts gang is there, and you'll have no problem identifying who is who because of the expert costuming and props. You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown is outdoors, so bring your blankets and camp chairs. Tickets and information are available on the Stages Theater website. For Weekend Showcase from Downtown Park in Hopkins, Neil Persley, CCX News.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. Every voice in harmony. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. All I need is one more try. Gotta get that.
The Home Run Derby is a big part of the festivities at Major League Baseball's All-Star Game celebration. A local American Legion baseball standout showed off his skills in a home run derby as a fun lead-in to a playoff tournament. Jason Melillo has the details.
It's the second annual Substate 11 Home Run Derby, a great way to kick off the Legion playoffs. One hitter from each team in Substate 11 takes his hacks. Maple Grove's Chayton Fisher cracks 5 homers in the first round, but he would be eliminated in the second round by Osseo's Jake Contreras. Contreras advances to the final round against Anoka's Parker Colbert, and it's a good battle, as both men go yard 7 times and a tiebreaker is needed to settle it. And Contreras launches 3 homers in the extra round, and he is the 2021 Home Run Derby champion. The Substate 11 playoffs continue through Saturday. All games are at Memorial Field in Osseo. Jason Melillo, CCX Sports.
Osseo entered the Substate 11 tournament as the top seed. Right behind them, Maple Grove. Here's highlights from Maple Grove's first round win.
Substate 11 Legion Baseball as number 2 seed Maple Grove faces the St. Michael Golds. Down 1-0, Maple Grove's Cam Elder strokes a hit to left field. Carson Frank scores to tie the game up at 1-1 in the bottom of the third. Some pretty good defense in this one. STMA catcher Ryan Luster pounces on the bunt and fires to first to get Michael Ross. Still 1-1 in the sixth. STMA's Reed Bernard looking to swipe third, but Chayton Fisher applies the tag on the John Volker's throw to get him. Maple Grove breaks through in the bottom of the sixth as David Salles with a sinking liner that eludes Curtis Lacatz. Volker scores on the play and Maple Grove grabs the lead 2-1. And Frank delivers a big hit as well. He finds the gap in right center field. Salles scores and Ross steams around to score as well. A 2-run triple makes it 4-1 Maple Grove. They tack on another on a force play and win 5-1 to move into Friday afternoon's semifinal round.
We're in the middle of another heat wave in the so-called dog days of summer. How does that affect fishing? Terry Tuma discusses how to deal with a couple of weather conditions in his weekly fishing tip.
There's 2 concepts I like to talk about today. One is dog days, the other is cold front. We'll lean on dog days as fish don't bite when the water temperatures are really warm, if you will, towards the end of July, August, and that's not true. These fish are going to change locations. They're going to maybe even be in different habitat. For instance, crappies and sunfish can be 25, 35 foot depths. Walleyes very deep. Bass can go drop down deep, seeking a little bit cooler water, but they have to feed to survive. It's up to us to figure out exactly where these fish are at and catch these fish. You can have some fantastic action under these so-called dog days of summer. Go out there early in the morning also. That'll help you increase your success. The other is cold front. You know, we are leaning on cold front so much that we're using cold fronts as a crutch for not catching fish. Same thing as with dog days. You know, cold fronts can be extremely productive. And when you're talking about a cold front, sure, we know it's going to affect the fish. There's no question about that. But also, under many conditions over the years of fishing, we have some unbelievable fishing during cold front. What we usually need to start out is we have two choices. One is slow, small, and subtle. The other is using a faster approach. You know, casting crankbaits, for instance. We're on the river fishing cold front, and it was just amazing the success we had with a major front pounding into the rock areas. So don't use these as crutches. Go out there and challenge these time frames. You are going to be successful.
That's all for sports. I'm Jay Wilcox. Thanks for watching.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.